Hey, I just want to show you guys how you can FTP your websites up to the web. This is a free hosting service that you can use. There's paid services that you can use and free ones. Most of the free ones usually have advertising, but I don't believe that this one does, so that might make it a little bit better. I would recommend though, if you want to get into web development, that you just purchase a domain and get yourself hosting. Hosting's inexpensive enough these days. But if you want to use AltaVista, I'm just going to quickly run through how you can sign up for it, and then I'll show you how you can FTP your site up to AltaVista. The first thing you do when you come to this website is you're going to go ahead and search for the website name. So you'll have to find one that's going to be available. I'm going to use livewebdemo.altervista.org, and I'm going to click sign up, and it's going to take me through the sign up process. So I'll have to insert my personal data, so I'll just do that quickly and then I'll rejoin you in just a second. Once you've finished filling out the form, you're ready to start. You will have to check your email so that you can activate your site. So once you've checked your email, you'll be placed in the AltaVista welcome page, and this will give you some information. It allows you to choose how you want to use your site, and because we're just going to be uploading our site, we're going to click this link, go to File Management, and from the Go to File Management area, I can manage how my site is going to be used, and I can place it up on the internet. We're going to go ahead and you can either use this window and you can upload files from here, or you can go ahead and FTP your files, and that would allow you to use an FTP application. If you wanted to upload your files from here, you would click Upload Files, and it'll allow you to browse the files that you want to create. And you can just follow the instructions for this. What I actually want to show you is I want to show you how to FTP. So I'm going to click on FTP so that I can get the FTP information that I'm going to need. So once you have this FTP connection information, you can plug this into your FTP application and you'll be able to access your server and upload your files to the web. Depending on the FTP application that you use, you may need to plug in all of these values, or sometimes you may need to just plug in some. I'm going to be demonstrating in Firefox. There's an application that's free, a plugin called FireFTP, and if you actually just Google FireFTP, you can go to the fireftp.net page and you can download FireFTP. This of course works inside of Firefox, so you have to have Firefox installed. And once you've installed FireFTP and you go to Tools, Web Developer, and choose FireFTP, your page is going to look something like this. The panel on the left is going to show the files that are on your computer. The panel on the right is going to show the files that are uploaded to the server. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I would set up the connection. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to Create New Account, and when I click on Create New Account, it's going to open up my account manager. I'll give this account a name, so I'm just going to call this Nessie. We're going to upload the Nessie website that we built. The host information you're going to get from AltaVista, and that's this information right here. So ftp dot whatever your name that you chose .altervista.org. And I'll plug that in right here. And then the login information is your username, and the password is your password. And that's all you need for FireFTP. As I mentioned, some of the other FTP applications will require that you might specify a port or the connection type, which in this case you want to be passive mode. A lot of FTP programs are not going to need that, and here in FireFTP we don't need that. So I'm just going to click OK, and now I've set up the account, so you can see that I'm showing my Nessie file. Now it's already connected me, and there is a default index page right here. I'm going to go into my root folder, which contains all of the elements for this site, and I'll select everything, and then I'm just going to put this onto the server. So I'll simply upload this, and it's just going to let me know that index page already exists. Do I want to overwrite this? I'm just going to say overwrite all. And it should upload pretty quickly because this file is very small. Once the file has completed the upload process, I'll be able to plug in the URL and I'll be able to view my site on the web. So let's just see what that looks like. So as soon as the file is completed uploading, we'll go check out the site on the web. And you can see already in this folder, which is my root folder on the server, all of these files now exist. If I go into a browser and I plug in the URL, so in this case mine's going to be livewebdemo.altervista.org, and I hit return, it's going to bring up my website, and you can see that here is my Nessie site that we built earlier on in this class. So here it is, and the pages that I have are accessible, and all of the stuff is going to function in the right way. So AltaVista is a pretty cool free web hosting application. As you can see, they don't put any ads on here, which is really nice. Another advantage is that you can use other scripting languages, so if you wanted to create a more dynamic site, you could use this as a free hosting option. The downside, of course, is that you don't get to choose your domain name. It'll always be a subdomain, so it's going to show whatever the name that you chose and then .altervista.org. So if that's not a problem for you, then this might be a good solution, or perhaps with school this might be a good solution. But as you can see, FTPing is fairly easy to do, and hopefully you'll find this to be a solution if you want to put your web page up on the internet.